Today, we're coming to you from the grand halls of the University of Birmingham, an institution steeped in discovery and research since 1900. The University of Birmingham was the UK's first civic university, a place designed for everyone, not just the privileged few. Every one of our graduates today is a part of that proud tradition of learning and achievement. Degree congregations at the University of Birmingham date back to 1901 and are held here in the Great Hall, right at the heart of our Edgbaston campus. Attended by nearly 30,000 graduates and guests each year, these events are the highlight of the university calendar and represent for many students the conclusion of their studies at Birmingham. Originally built as a cathedral to learning, the Great Hall never fails to impress our visitors. The building is Grade 2 listed, and it's really the details that make the space so special. It features a trompe-l'oeil dome ceiling located above its formal marble entrance. The entrance is bordered by archways that are designed to draw the eye towards the centre of the room. The music you can hear is being performed by our very own student musicians. They often perform versions of modern pop hits or songs with a Birmingham connection. As our graduands wait for the ceremony to start, this is a time for them to reflect on how far they've come. They may think back to the first lecture they attended in a packed lecture hall, making friendships that will last a lifetime. Maybe they're thinking back to their first eureka moment, when their chosen field of study finally clicked into place. Or perhaps they're thinking about late-night debates in the guild, that group project that pushed them to their limits, or the spark of inspiration when they saw their research was really making an impact. Today they close one chapter and open another. A degree from the University of Birmingham is more than just a name on a certificate. Our graduates are recognised by employers for their resilience, creativity, and dedication. Soon, they'll find many exciting opportunities waiting for them. Quick shout out to the staff, students and volunteers who have made this special day possible. We couldn't have done it without you. Also, a reminder to share your photos from today on social media. Make sure to tag our accounts so we can engage with your moment. Is a mixture of graduates who sit in the back of the hall and their loved ones who are seated near the stage. During the ceremony, the graduands will make their way up to the stage, accept their scroll, and be applauded by their families and fellow students. In the sea of formal robes in the ceremony, attendees may spot black gowns, red and green gowns, and possibly some other eye-catching colours. The black robes are worn by those graduating with their bachelor's and master's. Green and red robes are for those picking up a doctorate degree. To the families, friends and supporters watching from home today, Your encouragement, pep talks, and well-timed cups of tea have helped our graduates reach this day. Let's take a moment to appreciate the parents who still don't quite understand what their child studied, but are immensely proud regardless. Well done, everyone. You've earned this celebration. Soon, our ceremony will begin. There's a degree of pomp and circumstance to the day that echoes back through the years. These rituals connect our graduands today to students from the very first British universities formed in the 13th century. This procession isn't just tradition for tradition's sake. It's the university's way of honouring the past, affirming the authority of scholarship, and marking the threshold our graduands are about to cross. Now it's time for the procession to start. Senior academics of the university are led into the Great Hall by 2 mace bearers and will sit on stage throughout the ceremony. There is a mace bearer at the front of the line and one at the back. The latter is called the Esquire Bedell. Both carry large silver maces that they put down on stage. This is a ceremonial kick-off to the day. The mace bearers are usually staff members from the university who have volunteered to take part. Row by row, the procession makes its way up to the stage, passing proud faces in the congregation, students in mortarboards, parents wiping away tears, tutors exchanging proud glances. A senior member of the university, such as the Chancellor or a Provost, will be the last to take their place. They'll stand before the attendees and declare the congregation open.
Good morning, everyone. I declare this congregation open.
Graduands, families, friends and supporters, welcome to Birmingham. We're absolutely delighted that you're here with us today. My name is Professor Helen Abbott, and I'm the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of this College of Arts and Law. And today is a day of real celebration, an opportunity to reflect on the dedication, perseverance and excellence that you, our graduands at the back, have demonstrated throughout your academic journey here with us at Birmingham. You are now part of a very long tradition of excellence and innovation. Since our founding in 1900 as the first civic university, Birmingham has been the place that welcomed students from all backgrounds and on an equal basis. We're a university absolutely committed to serving the public good and advancing social progress. And this year, we've been especially proud to be reflecting on our 125-year legacy. And together, we've been celebrating this very special milestone in memorable ways. I'm sure, graduands, you'll remember seeing Old Joe lit up in all sorts of vibrant colours at the start of this year. And perhaps you even took a few selfies with friends in front of him. And now, as the year draws to a close, our clock tower will be lit up once more, again becoming a really important beacon of light that proudly shares our celebration with our city. Perhaps earlier this year, you enjoyed our Come to Campus Community Festival, which culminated in our wonderful open-air concert in June, where thousands of our community came together to celebrate. And that evening, as the sun set, our university's philharmonic and jazz orchestras, joined by some special guest performers, and a whole host of them are students, some of whom have been playing for you today, delivered a really powerful tribute to Birmingham's rich musical heritage, from what you might call the elegance of Elgar to the spirit of ELO. It was a celebration that was so proudly Brummie and very unmistakably ours. And only a few days ago, I hope you were there too, many of us gathered outside this great hall to experience a really spectacular light and projection show that vividly expressed our commitment to excellence. It highlighted just how much our researchers generate those new ideas that shape policy, they improve lives, and they contribute, really importantly, to the health and well-being of communities around the world. But today, this is about you, and I'm hugely inspired by what you have achieved. The studies you've undertaken have opened your minds to all kinds of new ideas and fueled that curiosity that is so important to helping each and every one of you to navigate today's complex world. Some of you will have dedicated the last few years to undertaking original research, contributing to knowledge and innovation, and so you're here today to be awarded your PhD. Others of you have studied for a master's qualification, and so your time here with us may have been a little shorter, and indeed some of you may not have spent that much time on campus because you studied from your workplace. And there are those of you, of course, who've also been with us for several years studying for an undergraduate degree. Now, whatever your degree here at Birmingham, you embarked on your particular journey here at Birmingham because you trusted that it would expand your knowledge across languages, historical cultures, musical genres, artistic practice, and more besides. You knew that it would allow you to take the next step in your career journey. And perhaps you were also inspired because you wanted to make a meaningful contribution, either to your discipline or to society at large. Whatever your decision, you made it, despite knowing there would be plenty of challenges and a lot of hard work that lay ahead. And for some of you, that also meant leaving your home countries, leaving your family, your friends, to embrace a new culture and live here independently at Birmingham. Others of you have balanced your studies with hugely demanding work schedules, family life, or other important responsibilities. And your ability to navigate all of this and achieve your goals is a huge testament to your bright mind, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment. And from experience, I know that the sacrifices that brought you here today won't have been just yours alone, graduands. I can see here at the front of the hall that there are people in this room with very, very proud faces. And I know that some of them will have a little proud tear in their eye as you walk up on this stage to graduate. There will, of course, be people watching online from our streaming cameras who will be thinking of you now and who are very, very proud of everything that you've achieved. You will all have that person who believed in you, those people who supported you and showed you that immense kindness that matters, who made sacrifices alongside you, and without whom you wouldn't be here today. So I'm going to ask the graduands at the back of the hall to join me in giving a huge round of applause to say thank you to those who supported you along the way. Please, graduands. So, soon, you're going to be coming up onto this stage. And Professor Rachel O'Reilly, our Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research, is going to admit you to your degree. This is going to be your moment. And when your name is read out, that is officially your graduation. And, more importantly, family and friends and supporters here at the front, that is your cue to make a huge amount of noise. Cheers, whoops, applause, everything is allowed. Get your cameras out, ready to support your graduand. So, as you prepare to receive your degree, a final piece of advice from me. Take care on the steps. They're not as scary as they look. Give a huge smile for all the cameras that are here marking your moment. And please don't forget to savour every minute. My warmest congratulations to you all. Well done.
Now for the handing of the scrolls. The graduands walk across the stage to collect their scroll from the presiding officer.
Hello. My name is Emma Tyler and I'm the head of the School of Languages, Cultures, Art History and Music. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the University I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in their absence, to the degree for which they are to be presented.
College of Arts and Law, School of History and Cultures, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the management of British Leyland Motor Corporation with an emphasis on cultural factors, Deborah Jane Hampden-Chawner. For research into the work of the League of Nations Union in Cheltenham between the 1920s and the 1940s, Adrian Hugh Courtney. For research into divine nursing scenes from ancient Egypt, Canon Eileen Fairbairn. For research into how British Black Power connected liberation struggles from the Old Left to social movements against Thatcherism, Alfred Hancox. For research into the resilience of independent museums in the UK under the COVID-19 pandemic, Lingjun Li. For research into the history of human rights and Amnesty International's campaigning against torture, Andrew Keith Searle. Master of Arts, Africa and Development, Josephine Amteng. Antiquity, Archaeology, Natalie Louise Price. Jules Alexander Ross. Antiquity, Classics and Ancient History, Rhys Holt. James Moore. Charlotte Jessica Parker. Ba Xuan Ye. Contemporary History, Aaron Bamford. First World War Studies, Nicola Nash. Jonathan David Parrott. History, Marcia Billingham. Daniel Thomas Booth. Eleanor Deakin. Teresa Jean Everson Smith. Caliana Fuentes. Marwa Khoury. Emma Jacobs. Laika Khalil. Carolyn Daniela Lederer. Habiba Mahmood. Jordan Mitchell. Lauren Francis Mulligan. Che Opong. Megan Paskin. Ben Porter. Jack Price. Megan Smith. Catherine Jane Eva Thomas. History, Global History, Xin Zhou. History, Medieval and Early Modern Studies, Angel Lawson. Daniel Norman. Suruj Benjamin Sekera. History, Medieval Studies, Robert Anthony Allen. Sam Hardy. History, Modern and Contemporary History, Luke Alex Cooper. Jaden Griffin. Frances Sarah Jones. Jake Marsden. Max George Lewis Whitaker Mead. History, Public History, Chloe Bailey. International Heritage Management, Joe Stanner Birch. Paola Buccio. Evie Grace Crawford Poxon. Cameron Kilpatrick. Bridie Florence King. Isabel Rose Mountford. Jennifer Ann Walsh. Jia Jiaxie. Military History, Neve Arthur. Didier Henri Ludwine Braun. Adrien Fontanellas. Inés Hernández Gómez. William George Neely. Stephen Oliver Crockett. Michael Place. Jeffrey James Robinson. Michael David Robson. Emma Smith. Sven vom Steuer. West Midlands History, John Francis Clemson. Nicholas Jones. Caroline Patricia Price. Jasmine Amber Watmore. World Heritage Studies, Colin Christopher Cooper. Bachelor of Arts, Ancient History and Archaeology, Noah Morris. Anthropology and Classical Literature and Civilization, Ellie Taylor. Classical Literature and Civilization, Isabel Sharman. Classical Literature and Civilization and Philosophy, Kyla Khan. Caitlin Lee. History, Ushame Georgette Davies. Alexander Fisher. Maria Jamil. School of Languages, Cultures, Art History and Music, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into reframing East-West relations through translation, exploring Maghrebi representations in Salhi's Occidentalism 2019, Abdulhadi Mohammed Al-Ruai. For research into the translation and literary discourse in post-Arab Spring feminist activism, Sarah Abdulaziz Al-Shamran. For research into the translation of indigenous African languages, Bethlehem Bayou Atfield. For research into medium-specific composition after digitalisation, Zacchaeus James Dawson. For research into the revival of vinyl recording formats and its impact on UK record shops, Carling King. For research into social work interventions with and approaches to South Asian mothers who kill or seriously harm their children, Gurbash Matu. For research into Black women's lived experiences of psychological empowerment, Angel McKissick. For research into the translation of Francophone Caribbean literature, Helen Ann O'Sullivan. For research into the impact of British imperialism upon the urban landscape of Hong Kong between 1841 and 2022, reflecting strategies of displayification, Degas Shan Rutherford. For research into performance practice of the French horn in 19th century Paris, Annika May Scott. For research into the understanding of terrorism and its consequences, Mireia Toribia Medina. Master of Research, Rebecca Louise Small. Master of Arts, Art History and Curating, Charlotte Askew. Neve Davies. Hazel Airwee. Ruby Vera Graham. Lily Harrison. Kate McGill Jenkins. Catherine May Lansbury. Ruobing Liu. Elizabeth Pardo. Prakashit Prasyotsuk. Kate Olivia Roden. Firuza Rashida Rodriguez. Charlotte Sowerby. Ruth Elizabeth Warhurst. Madeline Elizabeth Wick. Lulu Wright. Comparative Literature and Critical Theories, Yao Dong. Lu Bingjia. Xintong Li. Xinyu Liu. Zixing Shu. Mung Tang. Xingyu Wu. Yushun Zhang. English-Chinese interpreting with translation, Yu Hong Fan. Gui Qi. Chi-Yun Lee. Mu Li Liu. Yang Liu. Conrun Wang. Ying Zhao. Qinghua Zhou. History of Art, Joe Canning. Jaemin Kwon. Music, Naomi Kate Benson. David John Calderella Jr. Jiarui Tsao. Yifan Chen. Yijia Chen. Yushin Chen. Martina Cuevas Cuevas. Wen Ching He, Wan Xian Li, Xin Yi Lin, Wang Pui Yi, Shu Ting Shen, Xian Wang, Jian Yixiong, Zhan Yang, Jian Zhou, Translation Studies, Luke Christopher Gasson Barker, Alexandra Regan Byrne, Charlie Coombs, Bayan Elder, Léa Émilie Julie Gaillard, Yuan Xinji, Lucy Ann Madden, Karen Mason, Asangi Walesinge, Bachelor of Arts, Modern Languages, French, Russian, Hannah Mackenzie, Modern Languages, German, Russian, Henry Michael Ivor Meredith, Modern Languages and English, Catherine Louise Doolan. College of Arts and Law, School of History and Cultures, Master of Arts, History, Medieval and Early Modern Studies, Shaheen Molik. School of Languages, Cultures, Art, History and Music, Master of Arts, Comparative Literature and Critical Theories, Kartika Suresh Kumar.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Professor Rachel O'Reilly. I'm the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research here at the University of Birmingham. It's been a real privilege to be able to share in this special moment with all of you, and a huge congratulations to you all. As you entered the hall, you entered as graduands, and shortly you will leave as graduates. You are graduates of this great university. And when I had the opportunity to meet you all on stage, I could see the pride and joy that was clear across your faces. I know how much this means to you and to all your supporters who are here today and online. Today really is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. Graduating in December carries a special symbolism. Winter invites us to pause, to reflect on the journey that brought us here, and to look forward to new beginnings. Today marks the end of one chapter and the start of countless others. Your achievements are remarkable, and they deserve to be celebrated. I remember my own graduation day, the excitement, the sense of accomplishment, and the anticipation of what lay ahead. It was a moment of reflection on the journey that had brought me to that point, and a moment of hope for the future. I want to ask all our graduates to take a moment to appreciate the resilience, determination, creativity that have carried you through the challenges and triumphs, to celebrate your hard work, and to look forward to the opportunities that await you. You're not only graduating from one of the world's top universities, but you're joining a global family of more than 400,000 Birmingham alumni in over 170 countries. Their rich and inspirational stories are woven into the fabric of our university over our 125-year history. For example, the story of Rose Sidgwick, who became our first female history lecturer in 1905. She was one of the founders of the International Federation of Women University and now is known as Graduate Women International. This is an advocacy group for women's rights, equality, empowerment through access to education. She believed in the power of knowledge to break barriers and transform lives. Rose's story reminds us that progress begins with those brave enough to imagine a more just and inclusive future. If you get the chance today, I'd encourage you to walk down the corridors on either side of the Great Hall. And if you do, you will see museum objects, artwork, manuscripts, photographs and films that offer a glimpse into the lives of other people behind the university's success. While these are often very different, they're all stories of discovery, perseverance, creativity, courage and impact. And now your stories will join theirs. You are the future. Your actions have the power to make a difference in people's lives. And I know you will choose to make that difference a positive one. Standing on this stage at our formal opening, more than a century ago, King Edward VII laid down a challenge to our students, and I'd like to share it with you. He said, "I say that the honour and dignity of this university are largely in your hands, and I look to you to initiate and hand down worthy traditions to your successors." His words remain true today. Our stories will always be interconnected. Each one of you is part of the university's legacy, and each one of you will help shape what the university becomes. You are the living legacy of Birmingham, and our next 125 years begin with you. And if you ever doubt yourself, remember this: you're a University of Birmingham graduate, and that makes you unstoppable. So enjoy the rest of your day, proudly walk under Old Joe, and take our very best wishes with you to the future. And once again, my warmest congratulations to you all, and very well done. I declare this congregation closed.
ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni has come to an end. The procession begins to stream out of the Great Hall, carrying with them the maces that were set down at the start of the ceremony. It's a nice bit of visual poetry that bookends the ceremony. As those maces are carried forward, so too are our graduates onto their next adventure. This is a powerful moment for our graduates, representing the culmination of years of dedicated study. The education, connections, and friendships they have made at Birmingham will last a lifetime. The University of Birmingham is known for producing great thinkers, change makers, and innovators. From Nobel Prize winners to sporting champions, this institution has shaped minds that go on to make a real difference in the world. Today's graduates are stepping into that legacy, ready to make their mark, whether they're heading into research, launching businesses, or, let's be honest, finally taking a proper break before the next adventure begins. From the Great Hall to the wider world, our graduates will carry the knowledge, ambition, and spirit of Birmingham in their next chapter. Wherever you're watching from, this is not just an ending. It is the beginning of something exceptional. The live stream has now ended.